What's up, ladies and gents? I am Magicide, and welcome back to our Geek Fest here, playing Shadowrun Chronicles Boston Lockdown. Last two episodes have been about some side quests here from Sarah and Jane. We just completed the second and last one just in the previous episode. It ran a little too long there, so we weren't able to actually keep it in just one nice little succinct video. Just a little too much time, so we had to divide it up into two separate episodes. But here we are. We're ready to take on the next main quest. So let's talk to Mr. Smedley.
Hoi, chummer. I see you're getting along well with Detective McCarthy.
She likes me, I think.
Go on, tell yourself that. One must have aspirations. Speaking of which, the situation in Boston is getting worse.
Worse? How could it get worse?
There is a massive force of Corps and UCAS military around the city, and the National Guard has set up checkpoints on all roads in or out. They're jamming all comms to the outside. This does not bode well.
I'm not taking on the National Guard if that's what you're getting at.
No, my friend. I remember these measures from the bugs in Chicago back in '55. I expect a quarantine for the city soon. This can be a great opportunity.
Man, you are old. And how is this an opportunity? We'll all be imprisoned.
And think about how valuable certain goods will become when the demand cannot be satisfied due to increasing shortages. We just need to secure a regular line of supply for our goods. I know an old underground tunnel which would suit our needs perfectly.
Sewers? I hate the sewers.
Scared of rats? I'll make it worth your while, my friend.
Okay, since we're going to be going in the sewers, we could probably expect some more bar guests. And I would imagine either an infected ganger or two, but probably a lot of like the little dwarf guys holding the 2x4s. That's my guess anyways. So I think what we're probably going to do is we're going to try to go maybe like mage or DPS heavy instead of using a lot of deckers. So we got tunnel rats here. Smedley wants you to scout out a smuggling route beneath the Charles River Basin. With the city locked down tight, a route in it would be worth a fortune. Right, so let's just actually survey the availability of items. So we have Anubis here, who's precisely what I want. Kind of. No decking skill. Jimmy Mac, of course. Whatever, we'll bring this man here, and then so we still need somebody with like a actual decking skill. Yeah, that's the problem. So he's got a decking skill, and you're running what, a shotgun? I think that's a shotgun. No, it's nope. Okay, so it's one of the actual assault rifles. So why don't we take Blam out here? Totally, he works with Blamco Mac. And then I think we'll bring a mage. Let's try to bring somebody else. We have Nimitz, and we have Nimitz and Batshit. So I think we'll go with Nimitz here. We got another person over here with Hack, which is good. So we got to keep Orukubin. We have to keep him alive because he's going to be like the only guy here with lockpick, so we gotta be careful and actually keep him back from damage. You are deep underground the Charles River Basin in a maze of sewer tunnels and passageways dating back to the last century. Something tells you that the tunnels were in use only recently. We must explore the tunnels and find an exit for Smedley's smuggling route.
It's not far. There's an underground service road ahead that runs parallel to the Callahan Tunnel. We should be able to get out in no time.
Okay, so we do have a door over here we can activate. So I was right. There they are. The dudes with the 2x4s. So I think they're going to be a little too far. Exactly too far away. God, my range just sucks. It's terrible. Okay, or Kubin. Let's see if you actually have the AoE. Nope, it's singular. That's quite unfortunate. But we do have Data Bomb. That's pretty awesome. I think we'll probably take our mage this time. Because I'm pretty sure we'll be able to wipe them both out. Nice. Got that crit. So it's going to come down to Blamco Mac, unless I want to use my frag grenade. So why don't we get him out of the way first? I want to get the highest percentage I got, because we've got a guaranteed other kill here. So easy. And then that happens. So I was absolutely correct in my predicting the gangers here. And yes, I know I should probably be maximizing my movements, actually like move, open doors, and all the rest of that, but I don't think I really need to worry about that. Okay, so this does 11 to 15 damage, which means that I'm not going to be able to do enough lethal damage with you, so why don't we go with... I think we're going to have to go with Burst Fire 2 here.
Looks like he builds a shrine here.
Well, here's an introduction to our first enemy type that you got to really be watching out for, is the Infected Bomber. They normally have a really low amount of hit points like this, but you absolutely want to take them out because they're basically like a living bomb. Or maybe like a suicide bomber, I guess, if you will. I mean, since we have the Infected Ganger here with 7 hit points left and no armor, we just get to brain him. I know he's stunned. Although, do we have enough here to actually take this guy out? That's a very interesting question. I don't know if Blammo actually used up all of his ammunition or not. I don't know if we can do enough damage here. Shit. Why don't I do this? Why don't we... Oh, why did I do that? So it's not actually letting me, or it's not actually exploding on me. It's fairly surprising. There you go. Apparently the AoE isn't that large enough to actually have hit him, so it's really good to know that he blew up like right here on this square. So it's 1, 2, 3... Always good to like employ the best tactics you possibly can. I think what we should probably do with you, sir, is move you up, and then nothing else that we can actually see. I think we probably should reload. And right, you no longer have any armor, so let's give you some. A frilled defense. And we have an info cube down here, but I'm actually going to choose to reload. That totally makes sense. I really don't know which way I want to go here. I don't remember. I don't completely remember the routes in this map. It has been kind of a hot minute, so there we are. We have a ganger over here, which, goddamn, I'm gonna have to double move, and I'm probably gonna get blasted anyways. Terrible. Guess I'll come over here and investigate the info cube. So here's the praying that nothing's actually going to come down this corridor. Okay, Mr. Mage. I think what we'll do is we'll move you up, and then we'll cast... We're going to cast armor on the Ork here. Yep. See, I mean, like, it was actually kind of somewhat worth it because, you know, he did absorb a whole hell of a lot of damage there. And it basically gave me just open rain on this guy now. Because, now I can just come in here. We don't have blackout, but we can mark him. There we go. Where's our mage? A mage, you say? Is that what we need, Mr. Magicide? Yes, indeed. Precisely. So we have the turret up here. We're gonna leave it alone, because that's the whole reason why we have a decker. We do have another ganger over here. It's kind of a big ouch. Which means we probably want to bring Mr. DPS up here yonder, and then get Blamco Mac the hell out of the way. Okay, nice. We just basically just moved in. Absolutely should mark this guy. These gangers are really dangerous. The turret really isn't going to do much to me, if it's going to do anything at all. And also we have Nimitz here. I could actually use some armor, but I think we'll use... Oh man, your movement is just dog shit. What I'm afraid of is that if I come in here and go behind these drums and use it as cover, this turret's going to be in range and basically going to shoot and kill me. Or at least just do a lot of damage. I don't really want that, so... Damn it. It's fine. Blammo. Oh shit, you want to know something? I totally and completely forgot about this. I think we'll use Blamco Mac then. Completely forgot about this info cube over here. Seems like a lot of scat to me. Just a lot of nonsense. Been a long time since I actually heard that song. I'm a scat man. Terrible rendition. I understand. So it only has 6 hit points, so no matter what I do to it here, we have a hack terminal. So I think the best course of action here is actually to move him up just a little bit, and then zap this thing, like so. And then there was somebody here. Maybe it was Nimitz? Nope. Okay, so it's definitely our decker here. Our decker actually is the only one here that has the lockpick skill, so it's really nice to know that. Why don't we come up here and just hack this terminal then? This could be a big mistake. I mean, if there's enemies in here, it doesn't really make a difference anyways. And I think we're gonna leave Nimitz alone. I really want him to regenerate some of his magic points, and we don't really have... I mean, there's no other enemies around me that I can see. So it just makes sense to actually recover a little bit of MP first. So you, sir, probably should come up here and lockpick this first. We do have those couple other characters that have the hack skill. I think if memory serves, right, like this corridor basically just went up like this, and then a dead end right over here, right? And then it swung around here, but I think there might have been another like little sub room over here. So what we'll do is I'm going to hack the terminal, and then we'll grab the thing from this dead knight errant corpse here. Okay, we got a salvable piece of armor. So as it turns out, the correct way to go is probably up this one corridor. All right. I think I can kind of manage that. And I think just to be safe, what I'm going to do is move all my guys back to this corner over here. Just kind of reassess the situation. I really wish there was like a snap to feature in this game where when you clicked on your character, it would actually snap to that character. Okay, you, sir, I think can probably, say, go in this corner over here. All right, well, we got two turrets over here. This would be like the perfect opportunity for my Decker, so I think to get myself out of any kind of range of the turrets, we're gonna just sit right there, and we'll just end our turn. Because now this melee guy is just gonna basically, he's gonna rush in here for some odd reason and, well, get blasted. I know this is a little dangerous, but hey, we do have data bomb. It's just so efficient. And then now at my mage, I think we'll give Ork in here a little bit of armor. I mean, I suppose I could have used haste, but haste is expensive. So. Oh wow, armor's more expensive in this game. Wow. I'm totally thinking of like Shadowrun Returns, because the differences are that haste was always the heavier costing skill for obvious reasons. Because it's ridiculous. But not in this game. I think what we're gonna have to probably do is...
What a mess. Looks like we're late to the party. Whoever cleaned up here really meant it. Keep going. We need to know whether the tunnel is open.
Roger Dodger. So I think we'll just start to double move up. Because I'm gonna have to use somebody here to be used as a scout, and since we have no other enemies that I can see, which is really nice. That is part of the game, ladies and gentlemen. It isn't like the video screwing up or anything. Alright, let's see here. Who else do we have here? So it's pretty much looking like I just have this other, like... Nope. It's a dead end. I was gonna say, it looks like I just only have this other little corridor to go down, but now I can see it. It's an actual door. It's actually fairly disappointing. I thought there was more over here. There was the info cube that we just activated a moment ago, and that was it. Strange. I know this is gonna bite me on the ass.
I was expecting alligators, but man-eating dogs are at least as creepy.
Yep. Oh, yes. Of course. And then we have this other open area over here. Nice. But we do have this, like, really wonderful bottleneck. Oh, yes, Mr. Mage, please. Please come and help us. Oh, yes. Man and ball, baby. See, that's why we bring mages along with us. They're just so indispensable in this game. But I still believe Deckers are the ultimate class. I mean, there's just nothing that compares to them. In my mind, anyways. You could definitely build a Decker if you're just so versatile. And I will say, I mean, I will admit that the one time that the Decker is just pretty much put to shame and can't do anything is really when there's a lot of bestial characters. You have the Bargus and the dogs and everything.
They're sealing off the tunnel. Get back to cover before they kill you. I'm reading a lot of information My guess is they're bad news. Get out before they box you in.
Oh, noes. Oh, did we get the item? We totally succeeded here. I don't know what the hell that was. We do have another item over here. Huh. And then we have to go back to that little area over here. But it's kind of rough. I don't know. I don't know what I want to do here. I think what I probably should do is maybe... Why don't we haste Ork Can't do it. Not able to execute the skill. Okay, so why don't we just straight up move up then. And then we'll haste him. And the reason why I want to do that is because he has like 0 cover here, and we've got the two turrets. I mean, I could just take one of them out right now, just straight up. Or I can move. I think it'd probably be more prudent here to move. Move into cover, you say? Now, here's the thing. Like, I don't really care about the turrets. Don't really care about them. I could easily finish them off with both of these guys. So I think maybe what we'll do is we'll move Blamco Mac all the way back over here. No, we want... Oh, excuse me. Well, it's going to have to be Mr. Blamco Mac next. Because he didn't get a chance to move this turn. I don't remember actually putting him in there. So I think we'll just say sit and cover over here. Jane was saying that there were supposed to be multiple signatures inbound. Seems like it was fairly explicit that, like, hey, if you don't get out of here, like, right away, you're going to be facing a whole bunch of other enemies. So that's what we're going to actually try to do here, but we're going to do it smart. Take out the first turret. Stick and move, stick and move. Or in this case, move and stick. So we will come over here behind a full cover. Oh my god, he's immune to magic. Ouch. Yeah, I don't know what to say about that. Yep. Say it ain't so, but it's so true. Since we know that they're immune to magic, we might as well use our mage to come over here and get us another frilled vest that it does absolutely, positively 0. Does nothing. Once you get one cosmetic item, then you only need to have the one. Any kind of duplicates, they're just a number attached to it, and there's like nothing. Yeah, it serves no role in the game whatsoever. So let's go for the data spike. Yeah, buddy. And I think we will move Blamco up to the green area. So you're done. Mr. Mage, decide to move you back. And then we'll end our turn. I don't understand. Where's the other enemies? Where's all the other inbound people? Jane, you such a liar. Luckily, we'll be able to actually finish. Oh, there they are. Okay. So some melee guys, a Barghest, or a Cyberdog. You know what? Like, you really don't actually have to fight all these guys, as we saw in a very earlier mission. So all I really literally need to do here is come over to the green area. So therefore, I will.
Quickly, head back to Smedley. If they're shooting civilians to maintain quarantine, we just fell in at the deep end.
And keep in mind, like I've said multiple times in the past, that we don't get any extra like money, like the Nuyen or karma points or items or anything from slaying all the monsters. So if you ever have the option of actually escaping in the map after you've, collected all the items and interacted with everything, you're pretty much free to just go to the green area and just win the mission, because you're going to get the same rewards as if you were to kill all the monsters and then go into the green area. So it just makes more sense to just go straight to the green area after you've collected everything. Is calling it the green area a little too banal? Maybe I should call it the escape area. Okay, so here we go. We got some contextual changes to our environment, to our little village. We have a full quarantine going on in the city of Boston. And get used to hearing those ambient noises, man. Because that's exactly what you're going to be hearing for the rest of the game until I think we get to the very, very end. Where it'll actually change. It'll change over to like this like nasty little like snappy game show kind of song. Like some music. Yeah, but that's like way later on. We're getting there though. I mean, like it's not like that far off. As a matter of fact, I think we're probably somewhat around the midpoint. If we're not at the midpoint, we're pretty damn close to it. So I'm thinking we could probably legitimately finish up this game here. I would think even by this week, if I was able just to flat out pump out videos back to back to back to back to back all day for the next couple days. I don't know, I'm kind of looking forward to that. Let's turn in our quest here to Mr. Smedley Man here.
There's no way out of the QZ. They sealed the tunnel and murdered anyone who tried to get out.
They're serious about that quarantine. As soon as people realize they're being trapped, the black market will get into full swing. There is a fortune to be made, my friend. Ironic, isn't it?
So you're happy about this?
Happy? Not at all. After 50 years, I finally landed in a prison. Wait until I call Snake to tell him about this.
Pliskin, you say? So we got 6 karma and 4,000 nuyen. Again, I'm not really concerned with the nuyen. It's really just all about them karma points, baby. Got 16 karma points, by the way. Just a few shy from actually getting our next round of shotgun. Although we could potentially spend 13 points here on the next round of either body or mine. Let's see what we actually have here. We have reduces your chance to be hit by enemy attacks by 7%, so some invasion. And this is a 5% bonus chance to hit for all attacks. I would obviously go for improved agility, because that's pretty awesome. Otherwise, we have +1 range, which is pretty awesome, or gain +2 mana. Well, that's a pretty obvious choice here. And between improve hand-eye coordination and, well, what was this? Improve agility. I think we'd probably go with the improve agility, because we could definitely use a little bit more accuracy in the form of improved hit chance bonus. But damn, man. Headcracker is just so good. I think we're going to save up for that. Nonetheless, I think this is where we're going to cut it off, and I will see you in the next episode. So please do take care and have yourselves a good one. I will see you then.